Hi, this is Mike Tendler, and I'm going to be talking today about my safe money system. And in a moment, I'm going to give you the 6 features of a safe money system. But I half-kiddingly always say that my safe money system is based on 2 very sound principles. The first principle is never lose money. The second principle is always remember the first principle and never lose money. But a safe money system is a systematic way of saving money so that you have high interest rate growth rates, but with guarantees so that you're never going to get to the bottom or actually lose money in the system. Well, who are the clients in the safe money system? Let me just take a minute to tell you. A client of ours can be anyone who wants to begin, someone who wants to begin saving on a systematic basis, $10, $15, $20, $25 a week. It can be someone who had a 401k who got killed in the marketplace and lost 10, 20, 30%, who now wants to come into a safe money system. It can be a company or a self-employed individual who no longer wants to administer a 401k, but wants to give his employees a great retirement plan or a great wealth building plan with no risk. So let's take a moment to tell you about this system itself and the 6 features. Keep this in mind. You know, when we look at the Kennedys or the Carnegies or those very, very wealthy families over the years, even Warren Buffett today, what do they do that we could take a page from their book? It goes like this. You save, you invest, and you insure. Those 3 things are crucial in understanding a safe money system. But let's take rule number 1. The first one is the program has to be easy to start, easy to keep, and easy to understand. The reason I say that is because we as human beings have great intentions. We always start off with great intentions. Every New Year's Eve we make a resolution. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to become Schwarzenegger types or Denise Austins. Sure enough, by February and March, it tapers off and tapers off and tapers off. So we make sure that our safe money system is a program that's easy to start, easy to keep, and very easy to understand. Number 2, it has to be affordable and portable. That means affordable means we all want to save a fortune. We all want to sock away a lot of money. But gang, let's be honest. Today it's difficult. We have family expenses, we have kids, we have car payments, we have mortgages, etc. So it has to be affordable in a dollar amount that we can live with that is easy to obtain. Number 2, portable means that if someone should leave the employ, if someone should move to another state, if someone should leave their small company or big company for that matter, they can take the plan with them and continue it as if nothing has happened. Number 3, and this is very, very important, the program must have favorable tax considerations, favorable tax consequences, and little government involvement. That means then, especially when you look at college planning or retirement, keeping your money tax deferred means while it's compounding, you are not paying income taxes. And in many cases, at the end of the rainbow, when you take the money out and you take the interest out, it is also totally tax exempt. So keep in mind that we want to have favorable tax consequences. When you're talking about college planning, it becomes specifically important because we want to make sure that money set aside are set aside in a situation that's not going to adversely impact scholarships or grants. Okay? Number 4, a biggie. We want to see high growth rates, but we want to have guarantees. Guarantees meaning that if the market should completely go south, you're never going to go below X amount of dollars in interest rates. That's very, very important. I see people with 401ks day in and day out. When I look at their 401ks, there are no safe money options in the 401ks. Everything is in the market. I'm a believer in high growth rates. If that's your risk tolerance, that's fine. But you want to have safe money guarantees. So if that market does collapse, you're not going to find yourself totally behind the 8 ball. Now, I'm going to take a minute to tell you this. Liquidity is crucially important when you're talking about growth rates and guarantees. Everybody says to me, Mike, talk to me about surrender charges. Boy, I hate surrender charges. Well, I'm not big on surrender charges either, but let me say this to you. We can design a safe money plan with no surrender charges whatsoever, so you can put money in the high growth rates just like you could in a bank. But isn't a CD really a surrender charge? Sure it is. You're locking your money in for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, call it what you want, but it's basically a surrender charge. You've given up liquidity. Surrender charges are a slap on the wrist, and it says to somebody, hey, you're socking this money away for 10 years, 5 years, 8 years, and if in fact you go to take it out, you're going to pay a penalty because that's not the intention of what you want to accomplish in the first place. So surrender charges, we always talk about surrender charges. I can design a safe money program with or without surrender charges, depending upon your risk tolerance and what it is you want to accomplish. Number 5 out of the 6 is something that I believe is very, very important. Save, invest, and insure. I always say that in any safe money or growth savings program, you have to have a companion of life insurance that does not expire before you do. What's more important than insuring your life and your health with a critical illness rider? If you're saving for college or you're saving for retirement, it does your youngster or your student or your spouse no good in case of an untimely death or if you get critically ill, the program stops. So I always say save, invest with high growth and guarantees, and insure the most important thing, your life and your illness, critical illness, in case of a disaster, when a disaster strikes. And lastly, the simplest is, I always say, tell me how much you want to have at the end of the rainbow, tell me what your goal is, and I can show you in a safe money manner how to get to that goal based on your individual risk tolerance and how much money you want to sock aside. So, in short, a safe money system, my safe money system, is a systematic way of saving money, keeping in those 6 features to make sure that you save, you invest, and you insure. And I'm going to end by saying this: knowledge always pays the highest interest. Thanks for listening. Give me a call, Mike Tendler, 717-300-1455, and I can custom design a safe money program for you, your family, and your business. 717-300-1455. Thanks for listening. God bless.